Things are going spectacularly over in France. Of course, that's if you enjoy riots, crowd control, air raids, and clergymen engaging in hand-to-hand combat. But with Accelerator on the scene, things can become exciting. We're getting narration from Accelerator himself. Having Accelerator giving us the rundown from the evils and shadows of Academy City, considering he was part of some of it. And it keeps flicking around random groups that we've seen in this opening now. So we've got the various churches, we've got Item, and I can't remember the group the Accelerator is part of, what they're called. But, anything that starts with the bombing of a city and then Accelerator dropping down from the sky, like was in the last one, I don't think he's there just for like a little bit of recon. They're having a business meeting in a janitor's closet. Rather luxurious janitor's closet. His version of arrest is a bit violent. Ah, that's a good sound. Proper. Just a Zippo lighter. It's not the first time we've seen him be so violent. Is he going to come peacefully? Is there a reason why he's shooting them in the stomach? It's not the first one. No need for an ambulance? So what are these bullets? They seem so interested. The doctor. Did you enjoy your trip? After saving his life, giving him a new lease on life itself, be a little more cordial. But Accelerator isn't one to rely on anyone else. The fact he had it on him in his pocket, no least. He knew Accelerator would be coming to greet him sooner or later. And unfair. And the fact that we've just seen her on the road, is she going to become mixed up in it as well? Clean. This guy's not having a good day, is he? Oh, I think he's going to cut off more than that. Why is he... Are they... talismans, or is he just labelling stuff? Hmm. You know, do they have any altruistic means to do all of this? Well, I guess they don't really have to worry too much about a raid if they just fire a rocket through the window. What to do indeed. It's a good job that we kind of know what that guy's ability is. If it is the Aztec one. Well, that was a smile. Just some random guy in a cupboard. And how did he manage to incapacitate, slice a chunk off, and get out with no one noticing? Check the thing that has a slightly different outline than the background. Huh. Money has a lot more uses than it's first thought of. And the target. The one that he had already passed judgment on. Well, they have to be quick. He's already been shot once. That doesn't matter to Accelerator. There's a multitude of things that he could be planning on doing. I guess disrupting disrupting it with an explosion is one of them. That was a quite steady pan he had there. I mean, would it have been a good idea to try and use long-range sniper shot on accelerator? He kind of wanted it. That was school. Is that just an acronym made up of... Well, was that a backronym? They created the organisation name and tried to make it into a word. Seems to be quite a few of those. I guess that's one way of opening the cans. And the fact that they're just enjoying a day at a restaurant. Is he expecting a... Oh. What was that? I thought he was just like a server or something, but no, he's a very lonely man. Still hanging his head in shame. I mean, the fact that she's continuing on with her business after, slightly going against the rules and already being punished for it and still being the centre of an assassination attempt. He can do it. Is he actually going to be incredibly reliable? He's trying so hard as well. You're taking direct action. Although the last time we saw a vehicle like this, it was only a few minutes ago and didn't end well. Okay. I mean, if it's not... Are incidents like these fairly common? We've had so many labs now that have been broken into. still not sure on his type of choice of hat. And what level was that guy? He just happened to be hanging around, and what's all that smoke and explosion, debris? Do you have the insurance papers and the rest of the necessary paperwork? Well, no time to stop and chat. What about the yeah? So they're leaving them behind just to catch up with the car that went off. Second. Oh. Okay. That was a fairly straightforward show of what they managed to do. How does she know that? Has that been tested before? Well, that shouldn't be an issue. Just, zap the door. If they can't lose any more time. Her ability? Have we seen any of it so far, or is it just something to do with controlling construction equipment? Yeah, you've chosen the wrong one to go after. Well, she did manage to get a leg shot. I think you may be celebrating too soon. The good thing is, though, with a moron kind of comic relief like him, he'll find some ass-backwards way of getting out of it. Success. I don't think she's going to be bringing the child round here very often anymore. Please say no. If they had accidentally gotten those involved. I don't think that shopfront was part of it. Now they've got to pay to replace the window. Is everyone just travelling around in those? Must have been a cheap deal going on over the weekend, so everyone hired them out. But considering we're seeing 3 different groups all kind of full of dangerous people, they're going to converge at some point. Are they going to take the bait and play into their hands? I like these subtitles. Now, why exactly would they be after the satellite? Well, the dish or the... That'd be... Fair enough. That would explain. Yeah, just having a orbital laser at your beck and call. Slightly faster than the van. That poor guy. Wrong place, wrong time. They're still... I don't think if anyone decided to try to hijack my car and drive, I could, but I never really fill it up with a lot of diesel, so it's always like a few miles off, just completely empty. Not going to get very far. But I think having an episode where we're focusing on like Accelerator's group and this other group and item and what's it? School group and item. Exactly what items' involvement is in this, where they reside on the scale of grey. There isn't an out-and-out kind of anyone to root for here. It's like, which collection of people do you want to become victorious that would cause probably the least amount of destruction or social upset? In a world like this, where people have all of these abilities and you're hired to conduct a raid on a residence, I'm guessing they have some information about who they were going after. Did they not have any stringent checks in place to make sure that the skin changer hasn't infiltrated them? Not a very good mercenary outfit, are they? But also for a leader of some... I can't remember how many strong group of ability impaired people. He has his own ways of getting out of things, and apparently leaping from the top of a building onto the small of his stomach, but landing on his feet. This is raising some interesting questions to me. Especially, once again, what is the Doctor involved in? How much does he know? How deep does it go? And considering Academy City's reaction, standing in a strike force to take out the church, is this school's plan to get close to Alistair going to play out quite like they imagine it? It's going to be fun finding out. So if you enjoyed this episode, let me know. If you leave a like on the video, comment, and down below, possibly even subscribe if you want to see more. All things lead you to even more Index. Of course, you could also just wait around for a second or two, because there should be a video right after this one. See you there. If you want to be the tree that breaks the fall of my channel in front of a horrified mother and child, consider joining onto my Patreon. I don't think it would stand up much against a unified group of assassins, but maybe we can at least get one more episode of Index out of it. So, to Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsire, Girly, Saltitron, Cardboard, Croyville, Dark Shadow, 7899, Alvin Garcia, Santiago, and everyone else. I truly am grateful to have you behind me.